Hello guys, welcome to Nora Business Consult. In this video, we are going to take you through the Excel essentials where you will get to know more about Excel. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also click on the notification bell so that anytime a new video is uploaded, you'll be the first person to be notified. Let's get started with Mr. Stephen Kwame Akins.
Now let's look at the data validation. So now if you want to restrict user input, or maybe a data is being used by users and you want to restrict their input, you need to use what you call data validation. So data validation can be accessed from the data tab. Then you click on data validation. So with this button is what is the data validation tool. So once you click on it, the name will pop up, data validation. So you can use it to restrict the input of data. So you can even restrict the cell, that this cell can only be, you can only input a date field, or you can only input a text field, or you can even limit the number of characters of a text. So when we have this, data validation, this is the window. When the window pop up, we have the settings, then the input message and the error alert. So the settings is where you need to set the validation rule. So it is by default set to any value. Any value means that you can input any other values into it. And aside that, we can also set it to maybe limit it to only whole numbers, decimal numbers, decimals, a list. So this is what we use to create a drop down in Excel. So maybe if you want to create a drop down, so that is what we're doing now. Then we have a date, so you can set it a date so that nobody can enter any other things apart from date, time, even the length of the characters, and you can even use custom formulas also to set data validation. Then we also have the input marks. So the input marks is what will pop up, the message that will inform the user or give the user a direction on an expectation of what to do within the input. Then we have the error alert. So this also informs the user, or it warns the user, or it stops the user. So we have 4 error styles that you can use. So we have the stop, the warning, and the information. So the stop, just stop, it means that you can't even enter the wrong thing unless you enter the right word. And you also have the warning. The warning, it will give you a warning that the data you are inputting is invalid, but it will just accept it by giving you the warning, and you have the information. So it will also inform you about what you have inputted. So let's go back to the settings. So now what we are going to do is that we are going to set data validation within the status. So we are going to create a drop-down list. So to do this, you need to highlight the area you want to set the data validation rule. So you go to data, then you click on data validation. So now we are going to create a drop list. So use what we call the list. So now you can either enter it on your own, or you can reference it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to reference it to the data over here. Then the input message, I will say select employee status. So we have the titles and the input message. So the titles, let me just label the title status. Then the input message, I will say select employee status. So this will give us a guidance. So I'll click on OK. So this is what I just entered. So anytime I click on any place with data validation rule, it will say that we have the title which is showing as the status. Then the input message is saying that select employee status. So let's go there again. So let's highlight and go and revise the rule. So now we are going to also input the error alert. So there will be the error alert you. So we can set it to stop warning or info. So let me leave it as warning, and we'll say the same. We'll use the same status. We are going to use the same status. Then I will paste select employee status as the same as warning. So this will give us the first warning saying that invalid input. Invalid input, select employee status. Then you click on OK. So now, let's say for instance, if I try to input something like full instead of the full time, and I try to enter, so it's giving me an error warning. Invalid input, select employee status. So you can set a whole lot of data validation rules that you wish to set.